may be broken.
That was the ending to AEW last night. Not only is Cody teasing an Inner Circle versus the Elite match, it's bound to happen sooner than later. What did you think of the ending of AEW Dynamite, Dave? And does that get you more excited for the show this coming Saturday night? Did they do a good job on their Go Home show?
I think Bob Ruski said it in the beginning. This is no different than what the WWE used to do with the Go Home show.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's a Go Home show. They have everyone come out and brawl. A bunkhouse brawl. There you go.
Everybody who was popular and in the main matches all came out there. Young Bucks, Santana and Ortiz. You had Cody and Jericho, Omega and Moxley. Jake Hager is, he's just part of the Inner Circle. So you had the main guys that are involved in this big show on Saturday at the end of the show. Any negatives?
Yeah, because I'm not a fan of that whole thing. I mean, I get it. They're trying to preview their big show, but having one of the Bucks jump off some crazy thing, shouldn't you say that for a pay-per-view? I mean, why are you doing something that big in a match for nothing? Just to get the crowd all excited to watch your pay-per-view that they'll probably watch anyway? I mean, I don't know. I'm not a big fan of doing everything like that. If you want to do something big, have like a big tag match with everyone involved. That'll be your preview. I guess the same thing could have happened anyway, but still. I don't know. To me, it was just them trying to keep the audience because they knew they were up against a pretty good main event on the other network.
Well, Rich, I do agree with you on MJF turning, but I don't think it's going to be this weekend. I think they're planning to do a War Games type match. Obviously, they can't use the War Games name, but I feel like they're going to have a War Games type match with Inner Circle taking on the Elite, and that's when we see MJF. Remember, all you old heads will remember this. Dave will. In WCW, when Kurt Hennig joined the Four Horsemen to be in the War Games match, and what did he do? He turned on Ric Flair and joined the NWO. That's probably what we'll probably get similar to that is MJF turning on Cody and joining the Inner Circle. I have a feeling that's what we'll see.
Old head, you probably remember that too. That was only
I do remember that. I do remember that very, very well. Cody and Jericho, Omega, Moxley, Pac and Hangman should be really good. I'm always a mark for Pac, though. Yeah, Pac is... Him and Hangman should have a pretty damn good match on Saturday night. MJF's not turning until he's a champ, and Cody has no more use for him, says Mr. WWE Marion Watson. Truth and Lord says, you're higher than giraffe balls if you spend $50 towards this. I've never heard that saying before. That was a good one. Have a good, loud crowd really helps a wrestling show being good, in my opinion. That is very, very true. We saw the difference between that and Raw on Monday night. Nobody knows how to throw a good-looking punch these days, says Marion Watson.
Yeah, Moxley has always been credited with not being able to throw a good punch by a lot of people.
Bob Ruski says, have you guys watched the AEW documentary thing on YouTube that premiered after this went off air? No, I did. What is exactly it about? Is it about Full Gear? Because I did see something on that. It was like a 40-minute video. Is that what you're talking about there, Bob Ruski? Cody is going to do the Triple H thumbs up, thumbs down if MJF wins the title. Oh, man. If he did do that, imagine the outcry the fans would do. 28 Live New. Wow, really. Thank you, everybody who was joining us tonight. Appreciate that. If you haven't already, hit that follow button. We'd really appreciate that. We'll be back again on Saturday night with our usual Rumors and Innuendo show. And with the little bit of icing on top will be AEW Full Gear. So we'll be able to check that out as well and recap it with you guys. I don't like how Santana and Ortiz came out. Me personally, if I see two enemies of mine about to kick the crap out of each other, I don't stop them. Yeah, that is true. That is true. It's sort of like a recap of TV and build up for the pay-per-view. Oh, okay, so yeah, maybe that is what